Welcome to Computex 2023 at the Montech booth. I'm joined here by Gear Seekers. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Good to see you. It's been a little while, huh? Good mate Brian over here.
And it's good to see the best channel on YouTube at the best booth possibly at Computex. So we've got some cases right here, and we're going to run through them with you guys today with a full tour here, because literally every case here on display is new, which is crazy for Computex, because when you go through most booths, half the stuff is just refreshed, or even like 3/4 of it. All these cases are new. So we're going to try and nail out the most interesting cases and the price points in today's video right after the sponsor spot.
Spoiler alert, King 95, baby.
This year's Computex was brought to you by ASRock and SCD Keys, bringing you a Windows 10 and 11 license for as little as $15 using that coupon code BFTYC. Links in description below. Here we are with a mini ITX concept that I am just drooling over. I actually had to wipe the drool off my face before I started this video, because this is coming in with $109 steel chassis, PCIe Gen 4 riser included, and what you're seeing here with all the different models on display is that they have different designs. So this set comes in with a base metal or a base wooden set, so you can choose which one you want to start with, but then from there you can build the mini ITX PC that you want. Now what you're seeing here is me holding this, and that's a handle included. So you're going to be able to travel with this open concept mini ITX build and build it out the way you like. Now you guys know I am into mini ITX heavily. I love this, and this concept is going to be actually a winner, because personally when I travel, even with my mini ITX rig now, I'm leaving the side panels off and just bubble wrapping the build and carrying it, because you actually have to bubble wrap your build because there may be sharp edges on it. So if I'm going to bubble wrap it, it might as well be open-ended and the build that I actually want to build with. So this concept is my favorite so far, but you may have heard in the intro that there's the 95, the K95. So we're going to get onto that right now, because that is a contender in terms of which case Montech's releasing that you may get really excited about. But I'm going to say it one more time, $109 for this whole set with a PCIe Gen 4 riser coming in August of this year. Make the mini ITX build that you want to build. So I'm really going to be making my new mini ITX build with this case right here. Now on that $109 price point, this is equally as exciting as the mini ITX concept. This is the King 95, aka the K95, and you've got curved glass here that is also detachable, and you can change it for mesh if you want to have more intake. Now inside there's also the ability to change the intake, or you can make it outtake if you want to, and bring that to the front with that included mesh. So essentially you're getting a modular, unique design here with a custom curved glass for $109. So the value that Montech's bringing to the case market is definitely going to disrupt things in the near future. Now you may have noticed that in some of my budget builds I've been recommending Montech cases, but I think going forward this is going to be potentially Montech's the only way to go if you're looking for true value, or that best value, also with the high-end features included. And for the King 95, you can expect it to come out in November. Now, probably the most cleanest looking case I have seen in this booth, as well as all of Computex for a case, is the Sky 3. This one's actually more in the prototype phase. They're still developing it, but they're aiming to, again, get that $109, $110 price point. But in terms of release dates, we're looking at possibly mid-next year for this case to hit the market. But just looking at the concept, you've got mesh and that clean glass design all coming together to really make something special in the case market. If you guys are digging this, do let us know in the comments section below. Also, Montech are taking feedback as well, so if there's kind of the colors that you want to see this in, do drop comments down below. There's something that's coming out very soon right here is in 2 weeks' time, Montech will be releasing their Air 903 Max. Now, you can get this in RGB or non-RGB, with the RGB version costing $79, featuring three 140mm RGB fans at the front, standard 140mm non-RGB fan at the back. Then for $69, you can just get the three in total 140mm fans, 2 at the front, 1 at the back. Now what makes this so special is it's bigger than a normal mid-tower case in that it's wider at the front, you can remove the mesh filter, and you can support 360mm rad at the top, 360mm rad at the front. You've also got that enclosed power supply bracket there. If you're like me, you're really giddy on cable management, then this thing will cover up all that mess for you. But what I like best about this is you can fit those 140mm fans. Now, officially, if it's up to 360mm on the rad, but I'm going to definitely be trying in a couple of weeks' time to fit a 420mm in this case right here. The biggest reason being is some of those 420mm coolers are actually coming down a lot in price, and so you can keep that high-end build on, say, a mid-range motherboard and everything, and keep prices down, but still have the best performance possible. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this can bring to the table in terms of reality when we test it out in a few weeks' time. But in terms of what I'm seeing so far, high build quality, and it's got all the bling to match and the really good airflow coming out from these fans. And this is the X4, where this is coming in with a smaller size overall versus the Air 903, but of course you got a lower price point there of $20, and this will still fit up to 330mm GPUs. As opposed to the Air 903, that'll fit up to 400. Well, I'm actually told it'll actually fit even more. So that'll do your massive RTX 4090s and all those stupidly sized graphics cards. This, however, will do your more practical builds. And coming with that much more affordable price point, I feel like this case is going to be an absolute hit, since it does look really clean as well. So I'm actually looking forward to taking a look at so many of these Montech cases for budget builds. But let's move over now to another exciting product. And if you guys are into server grade motherboards, server grade features, but you want something that doesn't look so basic, then the Air 3000 series is going to excite you, as well as the price point. $99 base starting price for the 3 non-RGB fans. Then if you want the RGB version, add an extra $10, $109, 3 RGB fans at the front, basic fan at the back. And the thing about this case is you can also add your optional extras in. And what we're seeing here is a stack, a hard drive stack here, which you can add on a little bit on price, and you can customize the features in this case. Now, also beside that is the miniature version, where it's micro ATX. So it's a bit smaller, both in size in terms of motherboard fitment, but also overall size. And this will come in 2 versions as well, where you've got the RGB version, which is coming in at $79. And then you've got the non-RGB version coming in at $69, minus that fan, just like the, so the 3 and the 4 fans, just like the other edition here. But what we're seeing right here with this case is, again, those abilities to fit those maximum size graphics cards too. So they're really thinking through all their cases and preparing for the new era of PC gaming, whether it's jumbo or micro. And now we're at the final case at the Montech booth, and this is the Sky 2 GX, which is an improvement over the previous Sky 2, and you get things like an optimized front mesh, which I just pulled off the whole thing instead of actually pulling off the individual part, which is this part just here. And then at the back, they've also given you an extra 5mm cable room clearance. They've also, at the top of the case, given an extra 10mm clearance to separate the radiator from the motherboard. And of course, you open that up, and it's still got that easy, slim design. Now, in terms of pricing with this one, you've got the black and you've got the white versions here. White's coming in at $109, and the black's coming in at $100, or $99 versus $109. And you're getting these 4 unique RGB ring fans included, with 3 140mm at the front and a single 120mm at the back, all RGB. So this has also got, on top of that, optional extras where you can get the LCD version with the glass, so you can really customize your case. And I believe that's coming in with an extra $30 on top, so they're not charging you an arm and a leg to just get that fancy LCD screen on your PC case. And on that note of the Sky 2, we're at a different version of it now. This is being the GD, or the Sky 2 GD, where the D stands for door and the X stands for extreme. So the X is the mesh version, the D is, again, the front hard version. Just think of it as a door. I think D stands for door, the best way to describe it. But besides that, we've also got the LCD version, which the D version's the same money as the X version, so there's no price differential there. But the LCD version, you can add another $30 and get the LCD screen at the front of your case. So I think the whole theme here with Montech is bringing value to the case segment at a high quality and also a lot of customizability, which is just impressive to see. I'm really excited seeing this booth at Computex. And Montech seem to be doing the right thing for PC gamers, and then they're going to be delivering exactly what PC gamers want. Now, in terms of release date for this case, the non-LCD versions will be out in about 2 months' time. In terms of the LCD, I am told they are still working on it. They want to get the whole frame, so no bezel at all on the screen, and make it a full-length screen. And they want to get that out, so they're taking their time with that before they release that to market. And with all that aside, guys, do let us know in the comment section below what you think of Montech and their upcoming case releases. Love reading your thoughts and opinions as always. If you have any questions or comments for the folks at Montech, then be sure to drop them down below. I'm sure they'll be reading those comments. But me personally, I am really excited, especially for this mini ITX case right here. I am just going to be building something really special with this because I have been really into mini ITX in the last couple of years, and I'm glad to see there's a big focus on it from a lot of the case manufacturers. And with that aside, guys, if you want to see the Computex coverage as soon as it drops here at Tech City, be sure to hit that sub button, ring that bell, hit that like on the way out, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out for now. Bye.